Yeah, let's talk about Ouphes. So first off, honorable mention to the Secret Lair collector Oof art, which is specifically, I want to call attention to this just also from the standpoint of this flavor text and general flavor here about the Sphere Con. These collector Ouphes just talking about their favorite orbs. I freaking, this is very
beautiful.
funny. It's very funny.
I do love a good orb joke. Yeah.
Just very, very good across the board. A lot of these Ouphes are actually kind of similar in a lot of ways, kind of in the sense that they're all like all these ones we're talking about here.
We all got them like in the past 3 days. Yes.
Well, also, hey, like let's just start out. Okay, so Knick-Knack Ouphe. So this is an Ouphe that collects auras and enchantments and puts them on stuff.
Yeah.
Basically,
Sort
shows
of
up.
like a collecting Ouphe.
Yeah, sort of like some sort of collecting Ouphe. He's even holding up an orb, just like the new collector Ouphe.
Mm-hmm.
But he's specifically gathering up lots of like stuff, and like I like the fact that it's like the interaction there with the kind of.
Oh, he's just like me. He's just like me. Oh, God.
For real.
Orbs are the transformers of the Oupheverse.
I just go into a fury, knock over all my transformers.
Megatron, no.
He actually didn't fall over.
Okay, good.
Starscream did, though.
Okay. No.
That's normal.
Need a hint. Punches this actual Starscream toy.
Well, Galvatron didn't fall over.
Why.
Yeah. This is great. I actually like this guy a lot. This is a very good Ouphe flavor. I like this a whole bunch.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Also, man, this Ouphe can be played with like a real high X cost, and they just come in carrying around like 3 copies of Steel of the Godhead or something.
Yeah, you can do some really funny stuff with this Ouphe. I think I like this better than Glimmerbairn.
Wow.
I like Glimmerbairn a lot, but I like this guy a fair bit. I like his generalized look. I like the look on his face as he's admiring his little orb.
I'm going to raise you more than Brown Ouphe.
Interesting. Yeah, I could. The thing I was thinking with Brown Ouphe, like the interaction aspect. Also, the thing of him like on Mirrodin is still very funny to me.
Yeah.
But
the thing with Brown Ouphe is he's annoying.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I think Knick-Knack Ouphe is also annoying.
Yeah. It's also interesting. Like, yes, you can also put those aura on other stuff. So you can put stuff on other things to annoy them. So yeah. No, you're right. Doc, what are you feeling? You fine with that?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually like thinking about specifically Collector Ouphe versus this now. I like the look of Collector Ouphe quite a lot more, but I have to admit the Knick-Knack Ouphe actually is like more mechanically based on the idea of collection and collecting stuff than Collector Ouphe is, which otherwise just prevents other things from being activated, you know?
Yeah,
but the thing was Collector Ouphe, he's collecting the abilities of that stuff is the thing. Like he's like stealing the magic from them and doing nothing with it, which is very funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very Collector.
And again, I do like Collector Ouphe's look quite a lot more. That is a real fucked up little guy.
Yeah, also Sphericon. Yeah, I think they're close. You're right, but I think I'm gonna give it to Knick-Knack Ouphe. Also, the word knick-knack.
Real good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Good word. Toadstool admirer. I like this a lot. Like this guy just coming out here and just staring at the toadstools. And occasionally he can put a toadstool on himself and grows it.
He's definitely having a great time looking at these toadstools. It's kind of his entire thing.
Yeah. He's just going around the woods admiring toadstools, growing some on his body. It's cool.
I appreciate the trend of Ouphes just being about hyper obsession.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
Our Ouphe makes its home, the land blooms with color and joy. I think the thing, though, that I'm not supremely into with these Wilds of Eldraine Ouphes, these guys mostly don't actually feel nearly as annoying.
I mean, I don't
these Ouphes seem like
I don't think they're trying to be. I think some of them happen to be.
Yes.
But yes, I agree.
I mean, some of these are living out in the woods by themselves. Like, there's not necessarily
they don't live around people.
Yeah.
They're in the wild.
It's
And if
You do
happen to-
lose a little mischief on them
Yeah.
is the thing. That's all I mean. I'm not saying that's a huge detriment, but it is something that's like holding them back for me personally, I
Sure.
think.
I think part of it's just the ecosystem they're in is, they're competing with the high fae and the low fae and the elves, and yeah.
Yeah.
I would still put this above like Glimmerbairn, honestly. Like, and I like Glimmerbairn a lot. We putting stuff above Glimmerbairn is not an
wouldn't.
insult.
I wouldn't put it above Glimmerbairn.
Would you put above Niall Sylvain?
That's kind of the thing. I also think I wouldn't, but I would put it above Spellwild Oof.
I would honestly put it below Spellwild Oof.
Okay.
I'll put it above.
Above Dusk Urchins, though, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Well, I put it above Spellwild Oof.
Okay.
So-
Well, I was fine kind of either way on that. So
Yep.
All right. Toads. Guys, it's Myron Toadstools. And then Troublemaker Oof. You see, you wanted a troublemaking Oof. Here's a Troublemaker Oof. He is menacing birds. Also, he's got
And
a
he's
pot on
wearing
his
a
head.
vase. Yeah.
he's not making that much trouble, though. Like,
Is
he's a
your bird?
troublemaker Oof.
I mean, he's gonna break
I'm not
a
a
thing.
bird, though.
He's
He is
gonna,
gonna break a thing.
he's gonna he's gonna smash that pot and like destroy a bird's nest.
Aw.
The thing is that I feel
Or,
almost
like,
like I'd prefer this to be like typed named Troublemaker Brownie or something.
Brownies are Oofs.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like it's more appropriate if it was named a brownie, though. They don't feel as they feel too tamed.
Yeah,
They're too
I don't know.
cute.
He's gonna smash a thing to smash a thing. That feels pretty oofy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pot's gonna fall off his head and it's gonna shatter your super good sword, and you'll be like, my sword, and you're gonna be like, "Mm." And in some
Just
cases,
stand there looking at it like,
in
oh.
some cases, this oof is also going to show up and he's going to like destroy a roll. So it's basically it's going to destroy some guy's destiny in order to break like someone's rock. He's going to rip the destiny off of a kid and then break someone's like boombox. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
Or vice versa. He's gonna break a boombox to destroy somebody's young hero role.
Yeah,
He needed that boombox to fulfill his destiny.
sure. I
And
would
for this
I wouldn't
one,
put
at
this
the very
super
least, I
high,
like
though.
it more than Toadstool Admirer.
Yes.
I would no. I'll put this below Toadstool Mire.
Really? It's
I like him more than Toadstool Admirer too.
yeah.
I love Toadstool Admirer. Do not get me wrong. I think Toadstool Admirer is great.
Yep.
But also, this guy's kind of an annoying piece of shit.
Do you put him above Niall Sylvain?
It's hard to say. I think I do actually. I would put him at above Niall Sylvain with just the tip of the hat to I adore the truly ridiculous face of Niall Sylvain a lot.
I miss all the shit we said about Niall Sylvain that got eaten by the Ouphes.
These
And
things
the-
happen.
Yeah.
God damn it, Niall Sylvain, you piece of shit. No, I put him below Niall Sylvain.
All right.
That fucker.
I don't
Oof.
even remember the things we said about Niall Sylvain.
I know.
I know that we said a lot though.
He
We were
was
sitting on Niall
nasty.
Sylvain for a while.
He's nasty.
I mean, it looks nasty. What do you expect?
Yeah.
So, all
You're
right,
a fucking pervert.
that's oofs. On to trolls. Let's start off with
Or tuck bone rattle.
Vortek Bone Rattle is a flawless name.
but also the card just does necromancy. It's not very
Yeah.
trolly. I love the look of the. Don't get me wrong. I love Bortuk's look. Bortuk's look is fantastic. Particularly,
The
we
fact
got
that
two arts here, but I love that Wayne Reynolds art.
all right, so here's the thing.
Yep.
I do actually think that necromancy is reasonably trollish.
I was
Sure,
gonna say,
Is the thing.
do you guys do you remember the lore of Vortuck Bone Rattle?
No, not
Not at all.
So he's a necromancer, but he only is trying to bring back his nearly extinct troll species. So he's trying to regenerate all of his troll friends.
Sure.
hmm
I guess in
And-
a sense, resurrection is like regeneration. So
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. That's like I feel like it's just applying the things that would normally be for themselves to someone else, which
Yeah.
means that it is actually reasonably trollish. If you're gonna have a troll wizard, a necromancer is like the best you can do, I think.
yeah,
I say
sure.
wizard, it's shaman, obviously, different
Yeah.
types, but you know what I mean. I
Yeah.
mean generically spellcaster.
Yeah, but also like even then, like I wouldn't necessarily put him very high up on the list though. Like there are some great trolls on this. Like hey,
Yeah.
fundamentally, there's a lot of good trolls in Magic.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
lot
for
of
sure.
great trolls.
Yeah.
Like you can
Vortek, by the way, one of the last of Dominaria's trolls. They are a
Mhm.
dying species.
You'd think that the tough regenerator type wouldn't be particularly prone to dying out, but hey, it's happened more than once, and that's weird.
they don't reproduce enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They gotta fuck more.
Yep. Need more troll fuck.
We're all saying this.
We've been saying this for years.
Yeah.
Get Trolls Owabe on the line.
Yeah.
I do think Vortek's pretty cool though.
I would probably just put this above, in all honesty, like above Icehide Troll.
I like Ice High Troll more.
I mean, they're close.
But-
this is the thing. Like it's in
Yeah,
that
I think
vicinity.
right below. I think right below would be good.
I think Icehide Troll is specifically, since we're going back to, that's Kaldheim. It's a Kaldheim troll.
Yeah.
And Kaldheim trolls evoke, actual mythological troll.
yeah.
And
yeah.
Icehide
And
Troll
also
does that very well.
he does the regeneration thing.
Yeah, that too.
Would you just put it just above Hedge Troll?
Yeah, that's where I put it.
Yes, I would agree with that. I mean, Hedge Troll and Bartok are directly comparable anyway, as they're
Yeah.
both troll spiritualists.
Let's talk about Fawn's Bane Troll. This is a good Eldraine troll.
That's an Eldrainian troll, so high tier already.
Trying to eat some
Yeah.
satyrs, which that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, it does a thing and shows up very monstrous, and then you can use its monstrous thing to fight a thing. So it's pretty good. The fighting is not super. I mean, it's whatever. It kind of fits with the troll stuff. It's not
It
wildly.
works. It works. I think that because trolls tend to be belligerent, I think that counts.
Sure.
There's like a big suite of troll-like mechanics because
I-
they can't use regenerate anymore, and I think this is one of them.
I-
It's
I
not
appre-
as good as all the other Eldraine trolls. I'll say that for certain.
I do like the detail that if he fights and kills something, he specifically eats the thing he kills.
Yes,
He
correct.
specifically eats it. He exiles it, as when it dies. He's sticking it in his mouth and cooking it. He's cooking it and
Right.
eating it. That's great. That is in fact fantastic flavor.
Agreed.
You can only do it once though, unless you give give him
Keep
more
on-
rolls.
Keep on putting some
Keep
rolls
giving
on him.
more rolls. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is probably up there. In all honesty, like this is
Yeah.
probably
Again, I don't think
good
it's
troll.
as good as the other Eldraine trolls,
no.
but it is pretty good. Yeah.
I wouldn't even put in like top 10 or anything, but I think that I might put this.
I mean, look at
I'd
Undercity
put it-
Troll to think about that at least. So we can start at the bottom of the top 10.
I would put
better
it
than-
below Undercity.
It's better than Undercity Troll.
Oh, I
It's
don't
definitely
know.
better than Undercity Troll.
Undercity Troll might be the wrestling champ of Ravnica 3 years running, but even still, I do think. Yeah, I like Fawn's Bane Troll a little bit more than that. I think.
He's
Yeah.
not. I do not think he's better than Grismold. Like Grismold eats lots of little dudes all the time.
Yeah, I like Grismold more.
They are comparable. Don't get me wrong, but were you say we'd be fine with it at 10?
Yes.
Or unless
Personally.
unless you want to make the argument, Red, that it's much better. We could try.
I'm thinking.
We could try hashing this conversation out.
No,
Why don't you
I'll
Really,
look at
I'll let
Griswold
you have it.
really
before
drag
you-
this out. We have all the time in the world.
Hold on, I'll look at Griswold. I mean, Griswold mostly eats plants.
He eats everything.
That's
I
fine.
mean,
but
yes,
look at it.
but
Whenever little guys
He's also
die, he eats
mostly
them.
plant.
I guess.
He's covering its heads too. He eats everything.
I guess.
All right. Fawn's Bane Troll. Cool. Not Vold Hermit. So this is a Kaldheim troll, one of the little Kaldheim Hoggy trolls, which on the flip side gets Phyrexianized into a Phyrexian troll.
I don't like it.
I mean, you don't like that it got turned into a Phyrexian?
I mean, I don't like either of it.
I mean, it's fun. Like the whole Hoggy trolls were kind of little monster guys, but
I don't like it.
I like the flavor of it, but it's also not that mechanically trolly.
It's a 4/4 for 4
Yeah.
that turns into a 5/5 for not 4.
And then can also make other stuff into 5/5s.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah.
It's kind of
Nah.
like whatever. It's a
It's
it's
a
an
neat
uninspiring troll.
Yes, I think that's a good way to put it. It's like it's not necessarily bad. It's uninspiring.
I
So
directly
probably-
brought up Hoggy Mob, and Hoggy Mob is much better, I think. So it's going to be below 30.
Oh yeah, Like I'd probably put it down near probably below
Low Scotch troll.
Above Uthden Troll. So
I was thinking all the way down below like sea troll.
I like sea troll.
Yeah, that's why I was saying below sea troll.
Yeah.
Like above novice
Okay.
to sector. Like I like novice to sector, don't get me wrong, but
Sure.
I feel like Sea Troll should have been updated to be a Merfolk Troll.
this is
I
just
don't
a
know.
troll
It's
that
a
happened to be
troll.
underwater.
Yeah.
But it's got Merfolk like bits on them.
Yeah, and
Actually, this
So
might
do you
even be
like it?
lower.
so do sharks. Sharks didn't get updated to be merfolk.
Well,
like
no,
compare
because
this,
Merfolk take elements of sharks.
just compare this to Marasa Brute. Like this is
Okay.
basically a vanilla.
Yeah.
Marasa Brute is basically a vanilla, and I like Marasa Brute to look more.
Yeah. Lower. Keep going.
Well, I don't know. High Troller's like whatever. I'd put it above High Troller.
Okay. I
Sure.
can respect that.
I'm not feeling too hard, like strongly about it. So
I like him.
Yeah. How do you feel about Oil Gorger Troll?
Where did this troll
What?
come from?
He was dead. Like they literally all the dead fucking constantly get resurrected in Phyrexia.
Why isn't he a zombie?
Sometimes they don't do that for some reason.
because Phyrexian sometimes just covers for zombies. Sometimes
Mm,
You've seen it. They do that now.
mm,
You've seen it. They do that now.
mm.
He eats stuff.
He does eat stuff.
you do be eating stuff though.
And if there's oil, some stuff is oiled. You get some good ideas.
True.
Some of my favorite foods are drenched in oil. So
I still don't like him.
He's okay.
I like the art.
Oh, the art's great. I just don't like him.
Yeah, he's towards the bottom of the list. Don't get me wrong. Above Sporeback Troll. How's that feel?
Below Sporeback troll.
Above Charging Troll?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like Charging Troll.
I've got my issues with charging troll, if you'll recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charging Troll looks like it should be an ogre.
Yes.
Cool. So we have a new Thrun, Breaker of Silence, with two
Yep.
arts. He's done being quiet. He's pissed off.
Yeah, but the second art's not canon, so
Yeah, that's true. He's not fire.
he did not get got. He did not get got.
He
He
did not get
survived.
right.
God damn it.
He in fact
That
survived.
was the
sadly.
example art of this could have been Phyrexianized Thrun
Yeah.
if. Yeah.
So I don't know. Like it's he's got some of the Thrun stuff.
He does. I like that he's
still can't be
indestructible
countered.
if it's your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that he does feel like another Thrun is the thing.
Yep.
He is just another Thrun that is slightly different, but is basically the same. He doesn't have the indestructible, but he does, but limited to
He's got the hexproof. Look, man, Phyrexia.
It's uninspiring though, in the sense that it's just basically the same thing again. Like, well, we have to put another Thrun. What are we gonna do? Here's another version of Thrun.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you expected.
I don't know. It's nothing new here. That's all.
It's just that if he's gonna be be important with Breaker of Silence, I would have hoped that he would be doing something new. I can't.
He's more aggro focused. That's why
A
he can
little bit.
attack on your turn.
That's true. Still, anyways, in any case, like he's fine.
Be nice to Troll Dad. He's had a very bad time.
I am gonna be nice to Troll Dad, but like I don't think that I'm not as impressed with Thrun Breaker of Silence as I am at properly the last Troll.
Sure. I'm just saying be
I
nice to him.
appreciate Troll Dad.
Like, I like it more than Pygmy Troll.
I think it goes above
Wow.
that. Like
Yeah. Wow.
I would put it. I'm gonna directly compare it to what about Barkhide? Yeah,
better
put
than
it above
Barkhide.
Troll.
Yeah.
When I look at a Barkhide Troll, definitely better than Barkhide Troll.
Compared to Vortok Bone Rattle.
Comparative, I do like Bortuk more.
Okay. What about Hedge Troll?
I like Hedge Troll's weirdness. It's doing something different, but that's fair. That's mostly planar chaos stuff.
Yeah, so I'd put it above Head Troll.
Yeah.
I'd agree to that.
Thrun, Breaker of Silence. Cool. All right, and let's start talking about this. All right, so here's the thing: Lord of the Rings trolls. One of the things that put trolls notionally on the books. Here's the thing about Lord of the Rings trolls.
They're just ogres, right?
All the troll flavor that everybody's used to actually comes from The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like these guys don't
which
have
isn't the Lord of the Rings ones.
No, like they're the same guys, but like they're like a different breed, basically.
Is that
Like-
what Olog High means?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a breed of them, yes, in this case. But like, it's, yes, as the flavor talked about here, it's like, oh, they're no longer dumb. They're now smart. Oh, they're no longer hurt by sunlight. They're just ogres.
But the trolls in The Hobbit were reasonably smart.
They were kind of stupid. He did the voice trick, the dumb tricks that get them to beat each other up.
Yeah, but that works on Cyclopes, okay?
Yeah, he's pretty dumb. Like we saw what happened with him with, Jean Grey and Wolverine. So
Yeah.
previously on Ranksman.
The wild man of Borneo. Well, see you around.
And we already did the Yetis. We can't talk about the Wild Man of Borneo right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Olokai Crusher is just like fundamentally like
It's an ogre.
this guy, and then frankly, we could even talk about both like Troll of Khazad-dûm. Like they're both just ogres. They're just ogres from the magic sense.
Hey,
They're
Troll of Khazad-dûm is seeing a lot of play though, so there's that.
fucking whatever. Like
Mainly because of the swamp cycling.
yeah, it's because he's a cheap land cycler. Like whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna say Troll of Khazad-dûm is at least a better troll than Olokai Crusher.
Sure.
Yes.
Because when I think of Khazad-dûm, I think of bridges, and bridges make me think of trolls.
Sure.
Okay.
And the
Yeah,
not being blocked by 3 or more, you could kind of say as being a reference to being stuck on a bridge, trying to fight over a bridge.
Yeah.
Well,
You
also just
gotta
like
block the
swinging-
three. You gotta block the three billy goats.
Yeah. Bottleneck. Also like a bottleneck.
Yeah. Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
I don't know.
All right, Olokai Crusher, we can go ahead and put pretty low.
I'd put
Would you put below Not Fold Hermit?
I was thinking relative, like, I don't know, like above Marasa Brute.
Above
I like
Brute?
Marasa Brute more.
Really? Than
That's
both
the
of them?
thing, yeah.
He looks like a troll.
Yeah. I mean, these kind of, you're right, because these things are like clearly inspired by like Lord of the Rings, like, well, the movies.
But I mean, they just look like ogres to me.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm just gonna put them both. I'm gonna put them both just below Marasa. Or how about you feel about relative not Volt Hermit? Yeah.
I would say that Troll Khazad-dûm
Troll-
goes above Marasa Brute.
I would put it above Charging Troll.
Okay, that's fair with me as well.
Then where would you put the other one?
I would put it above Oil Gorger Troll, but not above Swarback Troll.
I like it below Oil Gorger Troll.
All right.
Okay. Troll of Khazad-dûm could be below Oil Gorger, and then Olokai is below Marasa Brute. Honestly, I'd put it below Not Volt Hermit myself as well.
Yeah, I'd put it below there too. Cool. Well, there we are.
Rolls. Troll complete.
Troll down.
We have in fact paid the troll toll.
Yay.
Let's talk about devils.
Yay.
So many devils. Holy crap.
Devils.
So many devils. Turns out we went to multiple planes that had a lot of devils,
Yep.
including, for example, the streets of New Capenna, which introduced many devils that are, one, citizenry. They just happen to be devils. They just happen to live in this town because of the demonic stuff.
Yeah.
And also, like, it's the complicated thing where, like, okay, well, we're going to use Witty Roast Master here as, like, the starting point here, where the devils are still very devilish, but they're also just kind of just, like, folks.
Yeah.
They explicitly have one card where they even talk about having a mom.
Yeah.
So, like, they reproduce.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
They're not
They're
Innistrad
just
devils.
people. And
Yeah.
They're just new people in New Capenna.
Well, they're still devils, is the thing. Like, it's just more like they're just devils. Like, it's like devils are citizens of hell. New Capenna is a kind of hell, the big city. Also, they're kind of there's also the thing where they're kind of like the underclasses, kind of like
They're laborers, yeah.
the laborers, which is kind of which the laborers of hell are devils. So yeah, it kind of fits with that stuff. So I don't know. It's neat. I don't know how much in a lot of cases, how much do they have the impishness aspect of devils? We'll see. I think Witty Roastmaster here is actually a pretty good example. It's a fucking
This is a
stand-up
really good
comedian.
one.
I like that he's setting fire to a heckler.
He's burning a heckler as part of a stand-up comedian. He's killing this man.
He's severely wounding and blinding the man.
There's a lot of, just saying, like, there's some stand-up comedians in this world that was like, if you turn out they're a devil, it's like, yeah, okay. What's the deal with Zia Tora?
People
That's a
always
good
be
way
going
to
on about
die.
Halo. Can't get enough of that Halo. You know what I say to that? I'm looking around for Halo 2, baby. That's right. Get that legendary campaign going.
I love this guy.
I think this is actually pretty damn good.
This is really good.
This is actually a great devil. Yeah.
This is a very good.
This is the 1920s version of capering.
Yeah, sure. I would put this pretty high up, actually. Like,
I'm going to be completely clear and honest here. I'm going to directly compare it to the exact same thing another devil is doing. This is the civilized version of heckling fiends.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, he's setting a heckling fiend on fire.
Yeah, I know. It's why it's the
yes,
civilized
100%. Yes.
I would put this above Festival Crasher, is where I'm kind of thinking.
Okay.
That's where I'm kind of at.
I would put it above Charmbreaker Devil.
Okay.
Because Mayhem Devil is delightful.
Yeah. Yes. I agree.
In just the right way.
Mayhem Devil is absolutely delightful, yes. This is on the fact that he is as menacing as he is on a unicycle is means a lot.
While an apocalypse is happening.
Yes.
Because it is during the War of the Spark.
I could see this above Charmbreaker Devils. I like Charmbreaker Devils, like, smashy smash, but
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Witty Roastmaster. Cool. Beamtown Bullies sing this song, Doodah, Doodah.
The Beamtown Bullies are fucking great. Look at them.
They got an ogre friend.
Yeah.
Of course, this is another dilution case, but
they're a crew. But also the devil part of this is perfect.
Yeah, but it's also like these are the proud working class.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I adore this. A lot about this stuff.
The fact that he's carrying around an I-beam and there's the devils on the I-beam perched, ready to go. I mean, that's perfect devil flavor going, honestly, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's perfect.
The other thing also that these workers are basically like building a thing under someone else's control and then taking advantage of it, like through like extortion stuff, kind of. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's neat. I think this is a neat card. How high does it go, though? I don't know.
It goes pretty high, I think, honestly, is the thing.
Man, the Devils is the hard one.
Yeah.
Devil's Perch. And these are just, again, this is just the modernized version of
But there's a lot
devil.
there's a lot of good devils is the thing.
There are. That's.
These devils are Union.
Yeah. It's the funniest thing. We never got any like stories for the Riveteers. And I think it's entirely because they're just a corrupt union. And they didn't want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, see, these ones I feel really high on.
Yeah.
I also like the effect of this, of, convincing someone else's stuff to just slip on out of the grave and then has to attack someone else.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I think I like this more than Heckling Fiends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I said, I'm high on this one.
I would not put it nearly that high. I would put this probably below like Gibbering Fiend.
I'd put it above Gibbering Fiend. Come on.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong. That's a Gibbering Fiend's good. Like, this is not a downside.
It is, but also look at them.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
The
but
thing
also,
is that I can pretty much guarantee that those two probably do have a necklace of ears somewhere.
Yeah.
They just don't wear it,
Yeah.
I mean,
at least not while they're on the clock.
Look, they have a necklace of ears, but it's like one like they got from like their grandma. Like they keep it in like the thing to remember her by.
Yeah.
I still say I would put this. Okay, you're Doc. Are you fine
I'm
with
honestly more on where Red is at. I think these are much higher up than you're willing to give them credit for.
I mean, I just think it's like the fact like this is more the working class in general. Like it's not.
Yeah.
They're not. The working class are not devils.
Right.
These devils are the working class, though.
Yeah.
But there's also an ogre and a humor.
Sure.
Yeah, they're there. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think that their presence actually diminishes the devils in this case.
Correct.
Specifically, partially because there's two devils and there's two of the other ones,
Yep.
I still think below Mayhem Devil, and I think I like Woody Roastmaster a little more. So I think above or below Festival Crasher is kind of where I'm at. Let me see.
That's basically where I was at. What are you talking about? That was where it's like
you were saying below Gibbering Fiend, though.
Yeah, right. Exactly below or above. Whatever. Fine.
I would say above Festival Crasher.
Above Festival Crasher. All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, D&D devil.
Raphael, fiendish savior. This is a demon.
I was gonna say, this isn't he like the antagonist of the new Baldur's Gate game or something?
I don't know.
I see his name pop up a lot,
I have
but
started.
nobody's ever making out with him. So
Hey, I've started playing this game. Just started playing that game yesterday. So spoilers.
I mean, I'm sorry that there's a thing. I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't played
it. I ain't seen this guy in there, so I don't know.
I'm just saying. I've never seen anybody talking about making out with him.
Hey, man. But in any case, like, I don't know. Like, I appreciate this is his demon, devil, imp, tiefling, tribal.
Yeah,
Like,
but
fiend
also
tribal.
that's not what I'm looking for in a devil.
At least he creates proper devils. You know, it still
No.
creates devil creature token and everything.
But he's creating AFR tokens, though.
He's creating the gross ones.
I would
guess, but
I'm going down the bottom of the list.
He's creating the bottom of our list token.
Yeah, like, is he below Lorcan? Like, Lorcan, like, at least, like, kind of has
he's
some
at least
interest.
kind of. Here's the thing. Demons have a lot of menace to them. There's not that much menace to this guy, which I feel is more devilish than a lot of the other demon devil shift. So I think he's actually one of the better of the D&D devils, is what I'm getting at.
Sure.
That means he's still very low, but I've like directly compared him to Lorcan, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like similar to Lorcan.
Yeah, they're demons.
Like, you think you remember, like, most of these devils are good. Like, even Bedlam Rivaler is only down here because he's more of a freaking horror than he is a devil.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, I think that this one is more devilish than Lorcan is.
Okay.
Is what I'm getting at.
All right.
I'm fine putting him directly above. I guess you view being a kind of a fuck boy or looking like a fuck boy is
That is kind of a devil thing, yes. That's more devil than
that
demon.
is true. That is true.
Being a fuck boy is definitely 100% more devil than demon.
All right. Fair enough. What about Succubi?
We don't talk about that.
All right. Rad Rascal.
I love Rad Rascal.
I love
love him.
I love the detail here that he is essentially breaking. Like, this is an employee doing this stuff. So is he returning a scooter? Is he opening up his own attraction, like, to compete against Devil Knievel, to specifically like creating his own rogue attraction?
Look at that boy fucking drift.
He's doing drifting in the parking lot in front of the scooter rentals. It's great.
Yeah, he is. That's devil as fuck.
It's great.
Devil
I love his look.
employee is one of my favorite type lines in this entire game.
It's really good. There's a lot that's really good about this thing.
He's having a good time.
I think he's fantastic.
One day they will create the Devil Gamer.
That said, like, it's not like the top of the list, but he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd put him below Forge Devil.
I was literally looking at Hobble Fiend and going, he's right above Hobble Fiend.
Okay, good.
Sounds good to me, honestly.
I really like Forge Devil, but it's like, I think that's about where he
Yeah,
fits.
no, I was
Science, baby.
nailed it. Yeah.
Yep. That works out.
Science rule. Rad Rascal. Cool. Time for another Phyrexianized dude. So we get a pyretic prankster that turns into a glistening goremonger.
Why did Phyrexia bother to Phyrexianize a devil?
They didn't.
I'm feeling.
They don't need to bother. It's just like oil just does
happens,
it on its own.
yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah. It just still feels weird.
They turn them into, a little monster. Yeah.
Well, he's a piker to start with, which is a good number at least.
Yeah. And then he turns into
numbers.
kind of a little bigger guy that specifically when he dies, he makes people destroy the stuff they like. That's all.
He is being an underling, yeah.
I mean, underling. I don't know how I feel about a devil finding religion, but
I mean, that's the glory of Phyrexia. So
that is true. That is, in fact, the glory of Phyrexia. I do like his Phyrexianized look is actually not that much changed. He's got
he's
the oil on him.
You
don't take much. I don't know. It's like he's fine. Like he's one of these like kind of devils we have that were kind of just like you're kind of going off the appearance after a certain point. Like he looks okay. Like he's not wildly great, but he's fine. I don't dislike him, but I also don't love him.
I keep on like looking through all of these, and I keep on going down more and more about where it's placed.
Yeah, I get that.
I think it's above Tybalt's Rager.
That's actually right where I was looking. Was like I was just looking just at like it was below Riot Devils.
Yeah.
Okay, Red, you fine with that?
I kind of like Tybalt's Rager, though. I would put him right below Tybalt's Rager, but that's where I would stop.
Right below Tybalt's Rager? All right.
That's where I would put
Sure,
it.
why not? Okay.
Sure. That's fine. I can accept that. Paretic Prankster.
I don't particularly have much of an attachment to Tybalt's Rager myself, but
I look
also-
at him and I look at the other one. I'm like,
Yeah. Pain Distributor. This is
God,
fun.
it's
is really
perfect.
It's really funny. He's just the guy with this baseball bat with nails in it.
mm-hmm.
And then when people do their stuff, basically he extorts stuff. And then whenever people do stuff, it's good. It's good.
He's about to take a nail bat to those Phyrexians.
It's very funny. He gives out free treasure and then punishes people for it. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
He's taken a side on the knives versus bat debate, I see. He's not got his knife out, but he does have his bat
I
out.
mean, let's be honest. When Phyrexians involved, knife and bat stand together.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. That said, though, like this is cute. I like it. But
Yes.
is it the top? Probably not. But it's definitely in that vicinity. It's starting to approach there. Like I would probably put it. I would put this above Mayhem Devil.
The thing is, I'm looking at Mayhem Devil, and I look at Mayhem Devil properly, like just really look at him, and I just still feel like I can't.
Yeah, I can kind of see. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Mayhem Devil is like a flawless gatekeeper, is the thing.
I think, right below Mayhem Devil.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Better than
Real
Woody
good.
Master, though.
It's real good. It's a good place to be. That's a top 10 place. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to stay there the whole time. Mayhem Patrol. So another Capennan devil.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
This one's got a Hellhound.
Which is really
It's got
cute.
a Hellhound. That's why it's got Menace.
It's also got Blitz, the whole thing about them, throwing these dudes away for value. The underclasses.
Yeah.
I love their pet Hellhound.
Yeah.
The pet Hellhound steals the show here, honestly, is the thing. Like, it otherwise just kind of feels like mechanically just a devil, and without necessarily being particularly
that in itself it mechanically feels like a devil, at least.
No, it does, yeah. I'm not
that's
saying
what I'm saying.
it's bad for certain.
Consider above Brimstone Vandal.
Above
Give me a sec.
Brimstone Vandal, huh?
Yeah, Brimstone Vandal's the one where when day and night switches, you start pinging people, being annoying.
Okay, yeah, above Brimstone Vandal is fine.
Below Torch Fiend, which eats artifacts and stuff. So I think it's a kind of
Yeah.
I think it's a neat kind of zone to have it.
Brimstone Vandal.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
This is largely just because the notion of having a pet hellhound being good.
Yeah.
So-
Brimstone Vandal's got a hell of a squat going on.
Yeah.
They are they're devil spreading. I didn't notice that until just now. I think there's a visible bulge on that art. All right, moving on.
All right, everybody calibrate to the bottom of the list. We have Mahadi,
yeah.
Emporium Master.
He's a fucking
Okay, now
Dungeons
hold
and
up.
Dragon Rakshasa.
Yeah.
They are exactly the same as Magic Rakshasa. They're just devils.
They are
instead.
not exactly the same as Magic Rakshasa. Hold the fuck up for a second.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like in flavor, they are. Type lines, you're absolutely right. They're not.
But also, no. Magic Rakshasa are a lot more powerful. Fuck off.
No, but I mean, even in D&D, they're also supposed to be super powerful.
Oh, I'm aware. I also think it's stupid their hand thing, because we learned where that comes from recently. It's a TV show. Gary Gygax saw a TV show, an episode of a TV show, and that's where that comes from.
Well, it's ingrained now. So,
Yeah. And it's stupid. I hate it.
yep. Below Asmodeus. Doesn't even look like a devil.
Nah, he's just kind of a cat guy.
And I hate the token out of spite. Do you have a problem with this?
The devil token feels more like a devil.
You put Mahadi at the bottom?
That's I put him at the bottom.
All right. I don't really am that broken up about that. Yeah.
I don't like the Dungeons and Dragons for Rakshasa. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I just don't like them.
I agree. Now here's a good boy. Henzi Toolbox Torre. I like Henzi.
Enzi's great.
Henzi's great. He's just a little shithead. He's got the name Toolbox, which is very funny.
He is a little toolbox.
We know about his mom.
Yeah.
Does some interesting stuff tied to, his Blitz stuff. He sending boys, sends out the lads.
I like his jacket. And also, if there's going to be one thing you put on a devil's head, a newsy cap is one of the perfect things to put on a devil's head.
Agreed.
I fucking love the gold rings he has on his tail.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How'd you get those on, buddy?
Oh, you know.
Wink. I like Henzi a lot. Henzi's cool.
Henzi's pretty good. Is it short for Henzel?
Who can say?
Could be anything.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know where to place
approach
him, though.
Yeah.
It's a good shit-eating grin. That is one of the most shit-eatings of all grins I've seen.
I mean, Henzi's lore is great, so it's kind of, yeah.
But it's also the thing where it's like, in terms of pure mechanical, like devilry, there's not a ton here.
Yeah.
I'd probably put him below like Flair of the Hatebound.
All right, let me look at Flair of the Hatebound is the one we had a discussion of whether or not he was wearing pants, right?
Which Henzi's wearing pants. He's wearing striped pants.
Yeah.
He's a part of society.
I know.
There's a difference.
I know. That's why I didn't broach it until now, because it's fine. It's a...
Oh, the higher quality scans we're dealing with now also make it clear that Flair of the Hatebound is not wearing pants. All right.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I think I'd like above Flair, personally. But like, that's where it stays, maybe. But directly look at Zerzoth and then see.
Yeah. How do you feeling, Red?
I think above Zerzoth as well, actually.
I don't know. The thing I like about Zerzoth is just like he is kind of just riding a freaking hell beast.
The I'm
also above
Wyomer
Zerzoth.
energy.
Yeah.
I'm also above Zerzoth.
But do you have it above a Gibbering Fiend?
I would not put it above Gibbering Fiend myself.
No. I do like that Henzi likes shiny things, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I like Henzi a lot.
Henzi's own fiance asked him to snag a designer wedding gown, and he took her engagement ring as payment. They broke up very shortly afterwards. That's the Henzi lore for you.
Yeah. Devil Knievel! Devil Knievel! Devil Knievel!
It's Devil Knievel.
Well, either way.
Can confirm it is Devil Knievel.
I fucking love this card. This is so
Devil
fucking
Knievel's
stupid.
fucking hilarious.
It's so fucking stupid. So for people who haven't done anything with this card, literally what you have to do with this card is ramp it over other cards. And when you do that ramping, when he enters the battlefield, he gets bigger based off of how many cards you manage to ramp him over. It's so fucking stupid.
Danger is his middle name. Also, doesn't know how to spell.
It's so silly. It's so silly.
It's a very funny card. Also, his alternate art is adorable.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing about this whole thing is that after watching that Conan bit about Evil Knievel, it's very funny in hindsight.
Yeah.
The other funny thing is that you can also, like Evil Knievel, you can fuck up and have them crash into the side of these creatures and knock in a bunch of plus one counters. You make too big of you have him jump over too many school buses. He hits a bunch of kids and then he's like, well shit.
Guess I did that.
He survives, but he doesn't get any of the counters.
Mm-hmm.
Columbus fucked up rocket bike.
He's good. I like him a lot.
He's real fucking good.
He is actually what I would describe as being a top devil. Not the top devil.
Is he the only devil that is a performer?
Yes. There's the one who sets up the parks, but yes, he's the performer devil.
Oh yeah, this is an acorn card, so yeah, he's not legal to play in anything except for Unfinity.
I will
limited.
play all I fucking want.
You can see down here the legalities.
Play it in a tabletop deck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's pretty good.
He's real fucking good.
I think that's pretty good.
I don't know where to put him though. It's another instance of I don't know where to put him. Actually,
Yeah.
So I'm going to mostly leave this up to you.
I would put it above Impetuous Devils.
I'd put it above Hellrider.
Interesting.
I would not put it above Hellrider.
He's gonna Hellride that fucking rocket bike.
Hellrider was I remember. I think I've made the argument that Hellrider was above Tybalt. So
Yep. Oh, don't worry. We'll address Tybalt.
We had a lot of debate around Tybalt's.
Oh, it's the new year. We have to address Tybalt again when we get to him. So,
Yep.
I would put him number 2, Devil Knievel. Everything about him is flawless.
I'd put him at number 3. Hellrider's riding a dog that's on fire.
Devil Knievel's riding a rocket bike.
That's not as cool as a flaming dog.
Oh, it's a rocket bike!
Yeah, it's a rocket bike.
I'm sorry, Red. I'm putting below Hellrider.
That's cool.
I let you know I was really torn here.
Nope, I get you. Trust me, I get it.
Flaming dog.
Devilish Valet. This card's funny
It is. I love this guy.
because it's basically a bunch of people showing up at a bar, turning in their weapons to the valet, not realizing that there is no valet.
There's no
and
weapon check.
and that guy just has your weapons and he's huge until you manage to get them back from stealing from him.
Yeah.
It's really funny. This is like a pretty damn interesting devil, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Mhm.
It's got a tricky aspect to him. I would probably put this. I'd put this above Forge Devil.
I was looking right there too.
That's fine with me. I'm
Yep.
finding the new Capenna Devils hard to rate because while I do think they are on average very good,
Yeah.
it's hard for me to just directly compare to the other devils.
Yep.
I think they deserve to be the places that they are. It's just harder for me to get to the like judging of where they exactly should go.
Yeah, no, I get you 100%.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. We have to rate the Streets of New Capenna Devil token.
Which is
Ooh.
fucking amazing.
Whew.
She's a little firecracker.
She's about to throw a bartender.
Off a roof.
She's got knives strapped to her legs.
Yep.
She looks awesome.
And also she's shooting a thing
She,
with
she's,
finger guns.
she's amazing.
Yeah. But is she a good devil?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
Devil tokens can be pretty good.
Yeah.
This one is pretty good.
I would put this above the mid one at very least.
I want you to remember, I want you to look at the mid one again though.
I am looking at it right now. It's very good. The goat flaming in fear is very good. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But this lady,
Yeah.
woo, woo.
She's real good.
The look on her face, it's kind of
I'm looking
crazed.
at that Midnight Hunt devil again, and I'm just, man.
Do you like the Midnight Hunt one more?
They're both real good for different reasons.
Yeah.
Carrying around a sickle torch while just squatting on a goat.
A
Versus
terrified goat.
being in the middle of a bar fight and with knives on your legs. It is hard to say because they are both very, very good.
I also appreciate the fact that Innistrad Devil's got the scampering feet. This gal does have hooves.
Yep. Capenna devils have hooves.
It's pretty good.
Man. She's better than the Midnight Hunt devil.
Doc, do you agree?
It's the fact it's a bar
I'm fine
fight.
with that.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
I'm gonna
fact
look
that
at
it's a bar
Wildfire
fight.
Devils and see what we got there.
Yep. How do you feel relative to Wildfire Devils, though?
I personally put below Wildfire Devils, but that's where it ends.
Same.
So
I also. Same.
Okay. Noted. Cool.
Wildfire Devils is a bunch of scampering idiots setting a field on fire, which I
Yep.
think is amazing.
Yep.
Interesting.
All right, back to scroll down to the bottom of the list
All
real
right.
quick.
So the thing I will say for Chain Devils is that I think Chain Devils look cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're into weird shit like that.
There's an entire film series about being into that weird shit. All right,
Right.
it
Yeah,
happens.
What I'm just saying is like, as far as devils go, there is a devilish aspect to them that is not strictly demons.
Yes, but also it is just a dude. It's just a man.
It's a dude covered with chains. He lives the chain
Yes.
It does
lifestyle.
depend. On,
Doesn't even have
it
a
does
tail.
Depend, it does depend on the version of D&D how dude like they look. Because
All right,
sometimes
well-
they have like beards made out of chains and stuff, which are pretty cool.
Sure.
Not on this one though. This is
I was
very
gonna
much
say
just a
this is
dude
the
wrapped
only
in chains.
representation in Magic, so
Yeah.
I mean, would you put it? I'd probably put it above at least the devil token.
does the devil
I think
token have a tail?
Yeah, but it looks like shit.
Below the devil token.
That's
But not below Mahadi.
I mean, Mahadi has a tail.
Yeah, but also I hate Mahadi.
All right, can't argue with that. Chain Death, Body Dropper.
Body dropper.
Body Dropper's
Body
funny.
dropper. is a card that I tried to get to work multiple times in SNC, and just the sacrifice plan never really fully came together as working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Body Dropper theoretically is good, but it just didn't work out.
It's funny because I've definitely killed you with Body Dropper multiple times.
Yes, but not in SNC. It's different
Correct.
that way.
Yeah. He's fine. Like, it's an interesting
No,
thing.
he's fine.
He's fine. I wouldn't
Yeah.
call him very high. I'd probably put him above Pitchburn Devils.
Mm,
That's probably where I put him.
I'm looking down at this list. I'm kind of amazed in hindsight the Footline Fiend is that low.
Those are some good devils down
Just-
there.
Yeah, it's just that
That's
all
just
the
yeah.
general quality of devils is very high in Magic.
I would put Body Dropper below Vexing Devil.
Okay. I mean, is he actually? Oh, now I'm thinking about it. Like, this is actually lower than what I was thinking of. Like, is this down near? Does this actually belong below Footlight Fiend?
I think it doesn't, but it's in that region. So I'm gonna look at Chained Brute, especially, kind of as a
I mean, I do like Havoc. It's just thing like.
I think above Chained Brute as well,
Okay.
but below Hulking Devil, because those are two similar
All right.
ideas. But I like Hulking Devil's loomingness
Yeah, I can
and
see
being
that.
a 5/2.
Yeah.
I can see that. That seems fun. Hey, Big Spender. What is in Big Spender's spell book? Let's take a look quick.
It's a bunch of just different artifacts. Golden Egg, Gilded Lotus, Diamond Mare, Stuffed
Alright.
Bear.
Okay, just basically buying stuff.
Yes.
He extort.
Arcane Encyclopedia, Guild Globe, Zephyr Boots, Treasure
Alright.
Vault, Prophetic Prism.
Yeah. Oh, that's not wildly, like, I guess he's extorting people technically for the money.
Yes.
Kind of fun. But it's your own stuff getting blocked, so it's kind of a weird flavor. Guess he's extorting you for getting in his way. And he's buying
Yeah,
something. That's kind of funny. A devil buying a truck, basically.
That is fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't. I
He's kind of like the least interesting of the SNC Devils, I think.
Yeah, I would put him down below Frenzied Devils.
I have to remember Frenzied Devils. Frenzied Devils. Yeah, I could see
Frenzied
that.
Devils are yeah.
The art's amazing. Yeah.
That's where I put it.
A bunch of devils doing a whirlwind with the fire by just prancing
Yeah.
around it.
There's like
Yep.
the thing about Magic Devils again is like there's a lot of good ones. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's 100%. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let's wrap this up with Auntie.
Well, we can't wrap it up because we have to address Tybalt after this, but
Well, yeah, but maybe we are going to address Tybalt with this.
yeah.
Auntie Blight, bad influence. It's a devil advisor. It's the devil on your shoulder.
She's literally the devil on your shoulder.
She's telling you to do bad things, and also she looks like Auntie Blight. Fuck.
yeah.
I love her little teacup.
She's got a little teacup with a little flaming skull on it.
Yep. She's got little shoes. She's just a bad influence. She's just encouraging you to do self-destructive things. You should go out to that bar with Gandalf. It'll be
You
great.
should buy some NFTs. It'll be great.
You should buy NFTs from Gandalf at the bar. It'll be great.
Oh, Gandalf would never. How dare you? But
Some
also-
kinds of Gandalf, maybe.
Wand
Gandalf the
coin.
Grey, no. Gandalf the White, maybe.
Oh man, I fucking love this card. I think this is a great devil flavor across the
It's
board. This is like
It's kind of perfect.
so.
So-
I
This is the exact crossover point between Devil and Imp where it works perfectly, I think.
Yeah.
yeah. This might be number one.
So the key thing between this devil and Imp is just going to do it to be obnoxious. She's calculating it
Yes.
for the exact
Mhm.
self-destructive way, and also she will pour her tea on you and burn the shit out of your neck.
I think this is the new number one devil.
Well, let's address Tybalt. So,
Yep.
in the years since we last saw Tybalt,
Mm-hmm.
he got fucked up by Phyrexia and immediately jobbed to Tyvar before you throw him into a fucking pit.
Get thrown off a
That's-
bridge.
He did job pretty fucking hard at the end.
And he did this without getting a card even.
Correct. He kind of became like the ultimate fucking chump.
Yeah.
It kind of works though.
That's why I'm like,
I don't think that actually makes him worse of a devil. I think that actually might
exactly.
reinforce
That's
him
my
as a
thing.
devil.
But also, maybe it's a newness bias, but maybe I don't know, we've had like a year to really like gestate, kind of really take in and kind of like think about Ani Blight at this point. I would put Ani Blight at the top of this list. I think she's just a better devil flavor now.
I'm torn. I can see it, but also I just find Hellrider to be such a perfect card. Because Hellrider is my like virtual number one.
No, I get you. I get
treat it.
Ani Blight. The thing is, like, again, it's both a great flavor win, like across the board, both in the appearance and like all the stuff they're targeting with this. They have the also specifically just like them capturing this bad influence aspect of this stuff. It's like the reason why it's not a demon is that this isn't like a pact thing necessarily. This is specifically you are being encouraged yourself to do bad things. And then she is basically feeding off of it, basically. She's becoming stronger.
Yeah, it's
maybe
like you've never heard of a demon on your shoulder. It's a devil on your shoulder.
Correct.
She's also, if you think about it, she's also becoming bigger. She's literally feeding off of it.
Yeah.
You come home from the bar,
dog tracks,
smoking NFTs with Gandalf, and you come back and you discover that Ani Blight is like 30 feet tall.
I want to adjust that and say Gandalf wouldn't sell NFTs, but he would sell his own strain of weed.
Yeah, 100%. You know what? I'm willing to do it. I do really like the idea of building a deck designed around doing as much damage to myself as possible to kill my opponent.
The self-destructive aspect of it is fantastic.
It's real good. Like I said, I'm just weighing Tybalt here.
Do you need any more time? Because I realize you got beat, but I want you to accept this. I want you to.
Oh no, she's amazing. That's just it. I'm trying to decide between her and Tybalt.
Yeah.
You know what? It's her.
Good.
Because the final act of Tybalt is being fucking dethroned.
Yes.
It's her. It's got to be her. Which paradoxically increases Tybalt.
Sure. Being number 2 is not a bad roll. Hey, I'll say this top 5 is still fantastic.
Let's be honest. Most of this list is fantastic.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Let's talk about turtles.
Yay!
Weird amount of turtles, and there's some important developments on the turtle front that we do need to acknowledge. looks at the kappa already in the thing.
We may have directly influenced that. I hope we did. I'm going to assume we did.
I don't know if that's I think that might be more.
I don't think we did, but I do hope we did.
But also, I can believe we did.
Yeah. So let's just keep going, let's just go through. All right. So blossoming tortoise. Blossoming tortoise.
He's a tortoise.
It's a tortoise that's got plants on it. He's carrying a branch in his mouth.
Just like Torterra.
Generates his own strawberries. No need to give any to him.
Just like Torterra.
You're right. He is growing his own strawberries. This is a gardening tortoise. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a very handsome tortoise.
I like that he gives land creatures +1/+1 because they're on his shell.
Yep.
He's got lands on his shell. Just like Torterra.
This is a pretty good tortoise.
Yes, agreed.
I like this guy's look. In terms of general turtle flavor, not a ton.
He's very charming.
I feel like caring about lands feels kind of friendly.
Yeah, having the stuff on your back, that's totally.
And there's like 2 landfall turtles, I think, right?
Calcite Snapper. Yeah.
All right, it's just the one. I thought there was 2. Regardless, it still feels
I can just remember Calcite Snapper.
Yeah.
I would probably put this though, like below Thriving Turtle, though.
Thriving Turtle is a handsome sea turtle.
Yeah, these are
big.
It's a good turtle, but I don't think there's there's not some amazing turtle flavor here.
There's not much on Thriving Turtle either, aside from being a 0/3.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess being a 0-3 is something, but I feel
Yeah.
like the land stuff is appropriate for that.
It is.
I don't know. I associate tortoises with like the land in my own brain because they're so long lived, I guess.
I'm gonna say blossoming tortoise is better than thriving turtle.
That's what I'm thinking too.
It's just more like when I look at blossoming tortoise, I smile.
Is it better than steelbane hydra? Another Eldraine turtle? Eldraine tortoise, even.
It is better than steelbane hydra.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not better than angler turtle.
Yeah, angler turtle doing the snapping turtle thing is still very good.
Yep.
Yes. Big bright blue tongue, snapping something out of the way.
Yep.
Good stuff. Colossal sky turtle. This is kind of neat. It's got ward, which is kind of feels like a good turtle effect. You can channel the kami through this turtle. It's pretty okay.
You can pull the turtle out of your pocket and throw it.
This turtle has been blessed by the kami. That's why it's an enchantment.
Yep.
The kami like this turtle.
Yeah.
Who am I to disagree?
The fact that this tortoise has 2 different channels on it that are both relevant makes this a pretty big buster and limited.
Yeah.
I remember that. This guy was quite good.
The shell on this guy is weird, where he's got these weird knobbly stuff. He's got like 4 fins.
He's got it's got like a cool cloud shell.
Yeah.
That's how he stays buoyant.
He's neat.
Yeah.
I like this turtle.
I don't love him, but he's okay.
I think he's very distinguished.
Sure. In all honesty, like I like him less than Mistford or River Turtle.
Yeah. So we're in the same area. I'm gonna say above Riptide Turtle. They've got the same sort of multiple like limbs thing going on.
Sure.
But I like how the Colossal Sky Turtle is working out a little bit better. Looks
Sure.
particularly weird, but in a fun way.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say below.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Hexbane Tortoise. This is a weird one because this is a turtle that's enlisting people to team up to fight the Phyrexians. But also, it's enlisting its son.
I was gonna correct you and say it is enlisting another tortoise.
Which is its
adorable.
smaller son on his forehead. Oh, it's so good. It's such a little
cute.
guy. He's got ward, which is again, ward's still a good turtle ability.
Yep. I was gonna say, isn't there that photo of the one tortoise that's like 100 and something years old and it's just got his newborn son on top of its head or something?
Yeah, people have done that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Hexbane Tortoise is pretty cute. I like that a lot. Turtle stacking is fun.
This is I'd probably put this above
Look at Horned Turtle at least. Yeah.
I was literally looking at Horned Turtle.
I just need to look at Horned Turtle and really judge from here on because I think it could go higher if it looks
I
right.
would put this above Steelbane Hydra.
Okay. I could see that.
Yeah, okay. I could see that. I do like the little drakes on Horned Turtle just hanging out on it. It's a similar sort of vibe.
I think about the art for Horned Turtle every so often because it is very enjoyable.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Digital Lizzie did that, right?
For Horned Turtle, yes, that's Digital Lizzie.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
All right. So it's finally the time for us to break the unholy seal. Kappa are back. They apparently survived their extinction on Kamigawa.
Turns out they weren't actually extinct. Yes, they were just reclusive.
They were just hiding somewhere.
Yeah,
they can do that. They're Kappa. It's like, hey, if you just hang out in a river basin, who's gonna notice you, right?
Yeah.
Which though the one we have starting up here as the first Kappa Canyoneer, not my favorite of the Kappa we've gotten.
It's just like Blastoise.
It does look like Blastoise.
It's just like Blastoise.
It does kind of look like Blastoise.
It's just like Blastoise.
Yeah, this was one of the only 2 Kappa, and this was in the Commander set as opposed to actually in the set proper.
Yeah, It was real. It was real good.
He's a cyborg.
It's a lot of ward.
That's a good turtle feel. It's a cyborg.
Yeah.
I think this is pretty good. Like it's not wildly up there. Like it's like I said, like I don't necessarily associate Kappa with like cyborgs. Maybe I should.
Blastoise. You have to associate Blastoise.
I actually think I would. The things I think I actually would associate Kappa with.
You would, yes. You would, yes.
That's true.
I've got reasons.
Yes, we all know about the Kappa and their Kappa and their wonderful technology and mechanics. Yeah.
That and also the fact that the shell is like it kind of feels a little bit like you could augment that up into being like you can turn them into a car. It happens.
Yeah,
You just
I've
turn
seen
a
Looney
turtle into a
Tunes. You can do
car,
all
it's
sorts of
happening.
shit with a turtle shell.
Yeah, I think it's good.
I
But
think it's
how
pretty
good?
It's not
a turtle.
it's
Of course,
not-
it's good.
It is not my favorite of the Kappa though, for certain. That's true.
God, no. I would probably put this.
It's like middle of the road as far as turtles go.
I would probably put it on like below. And I realize we're kind of grouping a bunch of stuff here, but like below giant tortoise.
Grouping happens naturally. It happens.
Yep.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
I'd say below giant tortoise.
I can agree to that.
Yeah,
Giant tortoise is great.
that sounds fine.
Giant tortoise just has a real like kind of like simple like
Yeah, it's
perfection
great.
to it. All right. The better of the two Kappas, Kappa Tech Wrecker.
The
So
one
this
who
is-
was a Ninja Turtle.
Which
Yes.
I kind of. So here's the thing. I'm of two minds about this thing. Like one, like diminishing Kappa to her Ninja Turtles. It's kind of lame. But also, it's a good ass looking Kappa.
And also, Ninja Turtles are fun.
Yeah, but also Ninja Turtles are turtles. It's a good ass Kappa. It's cutting up a boat, and that boat has
Got the plate on his head and everything.
he's got the
Yeah.
plate on his head. He's cutting up a bunch of cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
I think he looks awesome. The other art is not as good, IMO, but it's fine. I like this Jahan Choof art a lot.
It does have a cool beak, though.
Yeah, I like the turtle eyes on Jahan's art as well. So I think this is I think this is a great
I
thing
like
to
both arts
exist.
for different reasons.
Yeah.
This is admittedly more of a turtle than anything. He does wreck attack. He does in
Yep,
fact
he
wreck a
does.
trek. He comes in with a death touch with his katanas. Uses a cut a boat in half, which is pretty good.
And unfortunately, that destroys the katana. So he has to then get into the sumo wrestling instead. And I guess he's actually not that good of it as far as Kappa go as a 1-3.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
still.
Well, I mean, if you're going off things that make them deal damage from their toughness, then which I would.
He does have a big butt like a turtle. He's got a shell.
Yeah.
It does have big butt, turtle butt, yeah. I completely get what you're coming from on like, yeah, it's a Ninja Turtles joke, obviously. But at the same time, it is in and of itself also a good Kappa.
And a good
and
turtle.
therefore a good turtle.
Yeah.
I would put this probably actually like.
I'm looking at Calcite Snapper.
Oh, I was looking exactly at Calcite Snapper.
Mhm.
I would put it above Calcite Snapper.
I can agree to that.
That's
I
about
can
where I
agree with
put
that,
it.
yep.
I would not put it.
I put
well,
it directly above Calcite Snapper, I think.
Yeah, I would not put it above Cold Water Snapper.
Cold Water Snapper's too good.
I'm looking at him. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kappa Tech Wrecker.
Wizards, put Tengu in the fucking game now.
Yeah, come on. You almost replace keep the Aki, they're fine. But also put Tengu in too.
Yeah. The Bird Warrior. Another team up card, Kogla and Yadaro, because they decided like, well, we didn't get our Godzilla and King Kong team up card, so kind of what they're going for.
We have to treat this kind of in the same way we did the Gitrog monster.
Yeah, this is a worse version of Yadaro. Adding,
But also a turtle being a friend.
yeah, but like well, no, but it's not even friends. Like the whole thing, even the flavor, like in the actual, like when they did the blurb for this thing,
Yes,
was that like
it's
Kogla is throwing,
Kogla's just pinning Phyrexians on his back.
he's just throwing stuff at Yadaro, and Yadaro just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, pretty turtley.
But also, this also like I don't know. Looking at that second art, like emphasizes not how turtley Yadaro is.
Yes,
like,
agreed, 100%.
It makes me like less like Yadaro less, which is like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yes, I agree 100%.
So you're making me like Yadaro less. We didn't even put Yadaro that high up either.
No, Yadaro's near the bottom because they're more dinosaur than turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that Yadaro was actually probably obviously designed as Godzilla first, you know. Really,
It's not, they figured that out later, but
Yeah.
I think they just had a cool design.
Yeah. I think I think it's just worse. Like honestly, I'd put it probably above Wormfang Turtle. And that's about it.
I'd put it above Quandrix Cultivator.
But Quandrix Cultivator is a little guy doing some cool stuff.
But he's also a turtle that ramps you and makes you go faster.
Yeah, that's true.
it's true.
Kogla and Yadaro. Sailor's Bane. This is another dragon turtle.
Oh yeah, this is
Just yet another dragon turtle, like number 20 on our current list. So
How does it compare to Dragon Turtle?
it's kind
of exactly the same, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of doing the same thing.
Because it also costs less and therefore comes out faster. It's a cost reduction.
It's kind of.
I'm going to say he's worse than
Ward.
Well, so here's the thing.
Award.
Okay, so as you know, I'm a mariner. I deal with mariners.
Mhm.
It's my career, right? I've never seen a sailor that has been upset by a turtle. They go out of their ways to help turtles that are caught in things.
Yeah, sure.
So a poor turtle quality.
So you're saying it's a bad flavor?
Yes.
Okay.
And okay, if we're gonna go for that, then we should jump down as well. I feel like above Ventara Snapper, but I don't know what off from there at that point.
I could see it. I don't like patient turtle.
How dare you?
In that context, like whatever.
How dare you? I love patient turtle.
I like it more than Chimeric Idol.
Not me.
All right. Where would you put it?
I would put it below Thunder Snapper.
I hate Ventara Snapper though.
No, I know.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, Sailor's Bane. Yeah, Tidepool Turtle. This was good.
Prized by wizards.
I mean, yeah, look at him. He's got a little
Prized
seagulls
by everyone.
on him. I think he looks cool.
Same.
It's a scry turtle. It's got a big butt.
Yep.
It's handsome.
Yep.
It's just a handsome turtle.
Attract seagulls.
What else is best in life?
I'm trying to think about like how the biology of having that big divot will work, and I feel like I feel bad for the turtle.
Wizards.
I know
it attracts seagulls.
He eats seagulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he eats seagulls, then sure, that makes sense. He probably does. He looks like he does. He's definitely a snapper.
Yes.
I mean, maybe he also knows magic.
He doesn't.
He's not a wizard or typed as anything similar.
He could know magic, natural magic.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You can't scry from your own back.
Exactly. You can't get your neck over that.
He asked the seagulls to do it.
Yeah.
If he was a Mata, he'd be able to scry from his own back.
I mean, yeah, but he's not a Mata.
The seagulls are wizards.
Damn, these seagulls are very multi.
Can't prove they're not.
The seagulls do so much for this guy.
I mean, if you think about it, prized by wizards. They didn't say like human wizards. Prized by wizards. And you look in the art, what's currently mobbing around him? Seagulls, wizards, flying wizards. Prized by wizards points at art, and they go and bring him food. Symbiosis.
All right.
The beauty of nature. The wonder of the animals. Where do we put this guy? I like this better than like Armored World Turtle.
I like it more than Horned Turtle.
Than Horned Turtle.
Yep. The 2-5. I mean,
sure.
It's pretty good.
I guess it is slightly larger than Horned Turtle in basically every respect.
Yeah.
While also having the scry ability.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it more than Giant Tortoise, but
all right. I'm fine with putting it below Horned Turtle.
I'm also fine with putting it below Giant Tortoise, but sure, it can stay there above Kappa Cannoneer.
All right. Cool. That's the turtles.
Hooray.
Skeletons. Let's talk about them.
That's what started this whole stupid process.
Absolutely.
I love talking about skeletons.
Let's talk about these reprints first. Or some honorable mentions and reprints just for the hell of it. 2 new arts for reassembling skeleton. One, there's this jumpstart one, which is pretty okay. Like it's a Gisa and Grolf thing. So hey, sure. But Gisa hating on reassembling skill is weird, but whatever. But then you have the fucking motorcycle skeleton. Holy shit.
The fucking secret layer drop skeleton, a reassembling skeleton, may be one of the best pieces of art in all of Magic.
Yeah.
It's real good. And then along similar lines, we also got new art for Tiny Bones Trinket Thief, which is very funny because it specifically in the flavor text calls out the fact that this isn't canon, but also it's very funny.
Also, Skitherix the Blight Dragon got new art.
Yeah, I did. So let's go down this list. Bladewing Deathless Tyrant. It's another one of these bozos.
He's still around.
Still around.
Rorik's Blade Wing, still Blade winging, I guess.
Yeah. Where did we put Rorik's last time? Where the heck is he?
Blade Wing the Risen, I think is what the Rick card was before or something.
I don't see any Blade Wings on here.
I
Was he a zombie?
don't believe he's a zombie, I believe.
Oh, he just basically finally
right.
rotted. Oh, he rotted enough that he's actually a skeleton now.
Yeah.
Good news, everybody.
His Blade Wing the
He's a
Risen
skeleton.
was
Yeah, he
back
was
during
zombie.
Scourge.
So his flesh rotted away and he became worthy of rating.
Yeah.
Cool. Love it. It's weird
I
that
don't know what it is about the fact that there are a lot of skeleton dragons in fiction, and I appreciate it, but it always feels like they're not the skeleton part of them is pretty tacked on.
I mean,
if
they're
you know
like
what I mean.
liches. They're going for the lich thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's like he's still doing his stuff, and Varric and Karak are trying to take him out.
Yeah, the other Blade Wing, the rest of the bloodline, he's a burden to them and an embarrassment. So, like most skeletons,
It's like your grandpa. He's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
there's a
Occasionally
recent
said-
skeleton in the closet as a phrase.
He's super old, so he keeps on saying problematic stuff. Grandpa. I don't know. Like Blade Ring, Deathless Tyrant, he's kind of neat. Him summoning zombie knights is weird, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean
student
that's
army.
just because they just don't
He's
make the
a
skeletons
Draco
as
Lich.
often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's better support for zombie as a creature type than skeleton, so they typically prefer to do zombie instead of skeleton because of
The
that.
other thing is the set that Blade Wing was in, zombie is a tribal type.
Right, yeah. So that's what I mean, though. Like,
Yeah.
there's reasons for them to want to do
Yes.
that specifically.
And also, he was alive 2 sets prior, so
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the thing where it's like he's a lich, but also there's not a lot of skeletonishness to him. Like
Yeah.
he's fast. It's the fact that he's a rotted zombie make him more interesting. I don't know.
not
A
really,
little
because
bit,
that'll
a little
come up
bit.
later.
I don't know. I'm going to directly compare him with Skithiryx, the other dragon skeleton,
Yep.
basically.
There's also
Um,
Bone Dragon, but yeah.
There's also Bone Dragon. I think Bone Dragon was higher, if I remember. Yeah, Bone Dragon's quite high.
Yes, because we argued over Bone Dragon for like 20 minutes because I love Bone Dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, he does. He
Whereas
gets out of your radar.
Skithiryx, we were pretty immediately like, it's mostly just because they could very easily make him a zombie dragon, 0 downside.
Yeah.
That's basically true here as well of Blade Wing. I like Blade Wing maybe a little bit more, just like a little bit more comparatively.
I think the fact that over the past 600 years he's turned from zombie to skeleton is very funny.
That
Yes.
that sells it a little bit.
But I think that's about it. Like I'd put him like above Skithiryx, maybe.
Yeah,
Tenacious D
that's-
is
Yeah.
pretty good. He's worse than the Tenacious D.
I completely agree with that.
Cult Conscript. This card is got anti-skeleton tribal, which makes me mad. You know?
I mean, yes, I get it. Yeah,
Like, I get why it's there for like playing off like they don't want you to like deal with like him going like looping himself basically.
Yes.
But also it is anti-skeleton tribal, which makes me mad.
I am just directly comparing this to Gutter Bones and say I'm not saying that it goes up as high as Gutter Bones. It's just directly
It
comparing
absolutely
the two
does
cards.
not go to.
No, this is like
I'm just
low.
saying that they're very similar cards in presentation and mechanics is the thing, because they're both skeletons that enter the battlefield tapped or 1 mana 2/1s. They both have a conditional reassembling skeleton clause on them in the first place and whatnot. Gutter Bones is a lot easier to do and a lot more mechanically coherent. I like its art more, even though the art on them is both very similar as a skeleton trudging through water with a large sword while wearing red and black.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're so similar cards, but this feels just like the worst version of Gutter Bones in every single respect.
I mean, this is like they could compare this like all because we have all these rows and rows and rows of like skeletons whose entire gimmick is they just have regenerate. They're just yet another skeleton that happens to regenerate. This guy is still like worse than like all of those basically. Like here's the thing about skeletons: there's a lot of good ass skeletons. There's a lot of good ass skeletons. This guy, he's fine. Like I'm not saying he's like absolutely worthless. But also, I am unthrilled by him. Like I would put him.
The things I would want to do with this guy, I can't do.
Yeah, I would put him
because he specifically doesn't let you play with other skeletons.
I would put him below Skeleton Archer.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm actually higher up on Skeleton Archer these days than I was back when we ranked skeletons in the first place. I can't change the science, but I like Skeleton Archer now.
I mean, he's not at the bottom of the list.
Yeah. And Asphodel Wanderer is like the cutoff point of everything we actively like everything above this list. Yep. So, again, skeletons also on average pretty high quality.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, here's an important question for us to figure out. Okay. Is being a Terminator make you does that make you a skeleton?
Yes.
What if you're wearing a shitty suit?
I mean,
Diminished Returner, he has a skull. He is basically a Terminator.
Yep, he's a Phyrexian. Yep.
He does do like the thing, but he looks so lame.
Not gonna be honest with you. A lot of skeletons look lame.
No, they look like
it's true. A lot of skeletons look lame.
This fucking guy just like walked out of a 70s action movie, like Terminator, or from a fucking Marvel comic.
Yep,
he looks lame.
He even has still fake musculature on him.
Yeah, it's the Phyrexian stuff.
Yeah,
he just looks lame. I don't like him.
I think he looks lame. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he looks lame, detrimental or
I mean, it's neat that
disrespectful.
It is neat that he keeps on coming back and keeps on getting smaller each time he comes back. But also,
Retro gets -1. They're trying to activate it all. Oh, weird.
Yeah, he just keeps
you basically
shrinking.
give it persist that happens once.
Yeah, it's
twice. He keeps on getting persist like twice. Basically, it's from your graveyard. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a very
weird card
mechanic.
Alchemy.
I don't like him.
He does come back from the dead, though. You have to give him that.
He does come back from the dead, so I'll put him above Skeletal Snake.
I like
better than Skeletal Snake.
I still like Skeletal Snake. I still think we did Skeletal Snake wrong.
No, we did. The science is the science.
But below Paragon of Open Graves, I think, just straight up, if I remember right.
I think honestly, again with the grouping, I think I like this. I think I like this more than Spawning Pool, and that's about it.
All right.
I mean, right, unless you got an objection, you want to make an
argument.
No,
mine is it goes down fucking like below Bone Rattler. But that's
really?
Because I have opinions about Skeletal Snake and Skeletal Crocodile.
I mean, I'm honestly not opposed to that.
You're saying he's this guy.
I can put it above Phyrexian Monitor, because at least Phyrexian Monitor doesn't look like anything, basically. So at least this has a skull on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice looking skull.
Phyrexian skeletons just don't have a good track record. It's weird.
Moving on to the next thing, I think this one's pretty neat. Fleshless Gladiator. It's a skeleton dressed as like a person.
As a Destiny character.
It's got a portal turret for a face.
I think it looks neat.
Why does it have tits?
Oh,
there's a lot of flesh on this thing.
It's got bones, the arms, but you're right. I don't know. Maybe it's armor. I don't know. Chest armor.
No, there's definitely like this bones is shapely in a way that bones shouldn't be. There's a lot more meat on this than it looks, I think.
Yeah.
It's Phyrexia, but also I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is not the best. Like I think she looks neat unto herself, but as a skeleton,
yeah, sure.
The corrupted mechanic is like it does the skeleton thing, but also it keeps punishing you in a weird way. Like
yeah.
It's fine to have to lose life on it. That's not a problem. I don't mind that.
But also they need to be poisoned though, and
they need to be poisoned, but you can do this at instant speed and like at any time. So there's that too.
Yeah, at that point it can start blocking, so jumping. So
well, you can't do it in the middle of combat. Your ETB's tapped. But
you're right. Yeah, fair enough. Reassembling skeletons much better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You're right. It's got tits. What no skeleton I know has tits.
In a sort of way, all of them, because I mean they have a perfect hourglass, right? But
no, but like.
Well, but yes, but also literally.
I know. Yes.
Memories.
It is weird.
Skeleton don't need no
don't
memories.
I'm
don't say that.
Sorry, you lost your memories.
I know what you're getting at. Like from far away, before I really closed in on the art on this one, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I looked up close, and it's like it's hard to lose me pretty quickly.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks neat as a thing unto itself. I'll put it that way.
Yes.
But also,
Skeletons.
where do we put
So
this?
where
in?
at?
We're at.
Fucking Phyrexian skeletons, man.
Do we? I mean, we have like a grouping of them down there. Is it just down
I
with the
think diminished returner's better.
You think so? Just because of the mechanics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
All right. Another beholder skeleton. A lot of these too. Ghastly Death Tyrant. This one's weird because like it's got. Well, the eyes are flowing by themselves, so they kind of shadow tendrils. The head doesn't look as bony as the other ones we've got.
Well, it's still got shit rotting off of it, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look as clean as Death Tyrant does. But otherwise, flavor-wise, this is just a beholder.
That is just
Ghastly.
a beholder.
It's a ghastly Death Tyrant.
It's just doing beholder things.
It's
There's
just
nothing-
doing beholder stuff. It's just also a skeleton because they wanted to draw the skull, I guess.
skull. I mean, they're the stronger
Skull.
version of a beholder, I guess.
Yeah, are they? I actually don't know too
Man,
much
I
about
don't
like the
know.
beholder variants in D&D.
I was gonna
aside
say, it
from
would not
beholders
surprise
and
me if this is actually like legit a variant of Death Tyrant.
stuff. It's probably
Like it's
just
the
a beholder,
upgraded
if I had to
version of a
guess.
Death Tyrant.
Yeah.
Not the person to know. So,
Yep.
I don't know. This is not, again, this is pretty low to me. This is like, it looks like a skeleton,
this is
so it
pretty
gets
low to me as
something, but
well.
like nothing super skeleton-y. I would, above Paragon of Open Graves.
Look at Morn Willow, because maybe it's above Morn Willow as well.
More, well, at least more explicitly like a skeleton. Like it's a plant piloting a skeleton, but still.
Okay, yeah. No, Morn Willow is above.
What do you think, Red?
Nah, that sounds about right.
Ghastly Death Tyrant. Cool. Here's a weird one. That 30th edition anniversary set has a skeleton token in it that
It uses
is,
the art for Raised Dead.
yeah, very weird.
Which, as far as I'm concerned, this doesn't count because one, it's not a real card, and two,
I mean,
it's
tokens are
better.
tokens aren't real cards either. Red
Yes, but also
tokens themselves are like
back of this fucking thing.
tokens aren't real.
Yeah. All right, so then how do we rank Raised Dead?
I mean,
Raised Dead's art's great, but it is true. that
Yes,
this is just
but
a
it's not a
cropped version of
skeleton.
Raised Dead's art. It's weird.
it's
I'm
a
fine
weird
with
case.
ignoring this as
I'm not
well.
denying that it's weird. Don't get me wrong, but like it is officially a token.
Yeah, I'm fine with ignoring it as well, honestly, though.
I like it.
Because there's a lot of DFC tokens that also have like two fake faces on it, you know?
Yes, it's just we use the art for Raised Dead. I don't like it. I don't like that I can put a Rod of Ruin treasure token onto the field, but it's not a Rod of Ruin. I hate it.
Would you put it on the bottom? Or we just basically you want to make the call to
I
negate
don't, I don't acknowledge it.
this?
Yeah, I want to ignore it off the list entirely as well.
All right. Banished. Begone. And the last token, and the last card we need to talk about here. The Batter for Bottles Gate token for Skeleton. Just a menacing
Yep,
skeleton.
It's the one for the Undercity.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also for that deck I built that made a bunch of these. Now
Yes.
it's funny.
Yeah.
I actually really like this mechanical definition on here. 4/1 menace feels actually very skeleton.
Yes.
I think
Being
it's
menaced by
pretty
good.
skeletons, yeah.
Being menaced by skeletons, and specifically being menaced by skeletons who, yeah, they'll kick your ass, but also they fall apart at the slightest
Yeah.
touch.
He does have a big, sharp, rusty knife.
It's an assassin skeleton in a sense. It's neat.
Yeah.
A
It's
big,
just-
sharp, rusty knife and a big, sharp, sliced off and sharpened humerus.
Yep. Into it.
I think this is
Yeah.
a pretty good skeleton token in the grand scheme of things.
Solid, yeah. Also, it has hair as well.
That's fine. Some still stuck on the bones. It's not how
No,
hair
I'm
works,
saying that's a
but-
good thing. I actually
Yeah.
really like it whenever skulls have hair on them on skeletons.
Yeah. I mean, like I like we like the AFR skeleton token quite a bit. I think that also had hair on it too. So
Mm.
Yep. Yeah.
yeah, this is pretty okay. It's a neat looking. I think he's a neat looking duder. But where?
That's what
Like I don't think he's amazing. Like you don't get the army sense you do with some of the other ones. This is
I was gonna say, yeah.
more culty.
But it does have menace.
It does. The cults are
It does
making this
have
guy.
menace. I don't like it as much as the skeletonized token. I like it more than the AFR skeleton token, I think.
Okay.
More? Oh, I don't know about that. I
More.
was way below.
I was gonna say I kind of like the AFR one more.
Yeah, I was gonna put this thing down near like flayed Nim.
Here's the thing. The reason why I like that about it specifically.
Yep.
Is I like the fact that this is one that comes with mechanics that I think are good for a skeleton to have. And while
Sure.
the AFR skeleton is very, very handsome, that's absolutely one that bursts from a barrel with a
Yeah.
rusty knife.
So
and tries to
that the AFR token does come from a card called Skeletal Swarming.
Yes.
yeah,
So
I like that. But I think I actually do like this one a little bit more.
I would put this
That's my
down.
plan.
I would put this down near
Oh.
like flayed Nim.
I like that the Skeletal Swarming also gives it trample, makes it attack, and gives it skeletal +X+0 for all
Yeah.
skeletons.
Yes.
Menacing.
Exactly.
It's definitely better than Flayed Nim.
Yes, absolutely.
You're trying to put it down your Flayed Nim. Come on now.
Yeah. Below
I-
Manor
I
Skeleton.
would put it above Century of the Underworld.
Yeah, below Manor Skeleton.
Can't wrench my brain away from Manor Skeleton, so I have to stop talking.
How do you think Manor Skeleton's doing these days? All of his crypto investments have gone bad. His strawberries have all started to rot.
I think he's still
He is
trying to
absolute-
sell the strawberries.
He is, but he's also absolutely just bumming off of Manor Gargoyle being a nice like host.
No, absolutely.
He's too busy trying to frickin' get his. He's still trying to do like AI generated like strawberry art.
Yeah, but his computer's not good enough.
Yeah,
Can't afford a video card.
can't afford a video card. And he
Well, the
burnt
video
out
card
all
he
his
had
other
all
video
burnt
cards.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was possible for a skeleton to get heat stroke, but you know,
I mean, the Phyrexian invasion didn't help. So
Mhm.
that
tanked
where-
the fucking market.
is that where we're putting this? Red, what's your thoughts?
I think I put it below Manor Skeleton.
Alrighty.
Manor Skeleton's pathetic in just the right way.
Yeah, he is. Love that
Because
boy.
yes, skeletons are menacing. That is correct. But they're also kind of pathetic.
That is true.
It's true.
All right,
Oh,
We did it.
that's
We
it.
did it.